man, what's happening? It's the real DJ Gravy. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and that notification bell so you know every time I go live. It said, what? What did you say? Okay, hold on. Let me slow it down for you. What's happening? It's the real DJ Gravy. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so you know every time I go live. Hit that like button right now, because I really wasn't gonna speed it down. I slowed it down. I slowed it down a little bit for you, but you know what I'm saying, I'll just speak clearer. How about that? Slow down. No, slowing that shit down. Let's get into it. You see what it says. We starting off with the boom. Let's go. It's ridiculous. Let me make sure the sound is right for y'all, cause boy, Oop. Let's go back a little bit for y'all. This is what they doing. That's a little boy. Another little boy. Look at the little girl in the back. And you know what? They are in the perfect spot, because you see this right here? It just reverberates. The sound just goes and it comes back out. That's crazy. And by the way, those are elephant guns. I know that's crazy. Saudis keep traditional guns up and dance a lot. Yeah, go on and blow your feet off. Let's go next. YouTuber opens missing person games. It's 242 or 140. Let's go to 140.
A live look tonight at LAX as federal officials are trying to figure out how a man ended up there from Europe without a ticket. KCAL assignment editor Mike Rogers joining us live from the desk. And Mike, you just spoke with the FBI. What are they saying? How did this happen?
Well, nobody really knows right now, Chauncey. They discovered this man when he showed up at customs at LAX. Now, this flight from Copenhagen to LAX happened earlier this month, or last month rather, and he was discovered when he tried to get through customs, saying he accidentally left his passport on the plane. They discovered quickly that that wasn't true. I want to show you the indictment here, or part of the affidavit rather, on my computer. It talks about how the man claims he had not been sleeping for 3 days, did not understand what was going on, and that he may have had a plane ticket to come to the U.S., but he wasn't actually even sure. Now, flight attendants go on in this affidavit to describe that the man bounced around from seat to seat throughout the entire plane, or the entire flight rather. He even asked for 2 meals at each time they served it. That's kind of what caught the flight attendants' attention. They were very aware of him, but the affidavit says the flight attendants never actually did a full head count of the aircraft, only did the counts in each of their own sections, so they didn't really realize that they had one more person than they should have had on board. Now, FBI, the federal authorities here in the U.S., are now trying to work with authorities in Copenhagen to figure out how this man was able to make it past security and past the ticket counter to actually get on this plane and then make it all the way to Los Angeles, only to get caught right as he was coming up to the customs office, Chauncey. So kind of a weird one. This man now in federal custody here in the U.S.
Mike, surprising there. A whole lot of breakdowns.
Yeah.
What? Boy, what y'all got going on in Copenhagen? Y'all just letting niggas just hop on, huh? LAX was like, hold on, buddy. LAX was like, hold on. Okay, look, I gotta go to work in a minute. So, okay, let's go.
Just right down there is the
YouTuber.
This is the remarkable moment a YouTuber broke open a case that had been unsolved for a decade. There in the water, a car belonging to 59-year-old Donald Irwin, an Army veteran who went missing in Missouri's Ozarks back in December 2013.
What went through your mind?
I went through all the emotions, but at the same time, I knew I had a job to do.
James Hinkle's YouTube channel, Echo Divers, specializes in missing person cases. He's been looking into Irwin's case for the past year.
Just got on a map and just made a list of places that we thought we probably should go check.
He and his team used a drone for the aerial search, retracing the route Irwin likely took the morning he went missing. Hinkle taking out his kayak once it looked like something could be in the water.
In the center of my kayak, I have sonar equipment mounted, and that sonar equipment allows us to see what's actually down inside the water.
It is confirmed. That is the vehicle.
After identifying the Hyundai Elantra as a match, the Camden County, Missouri Sheriff's Office and their cadaver dogs found remains in the pond, along with an artificial hip consistent with the one Irwin had. But the discovery, Hinkle says, happened because of a very particular set of circumstances.
The landowner had just baled up hay around this pond, and it was sitting at the top of the hill, and by itself, it rolled down the hill and went into the water. That hay bale acts as a filter and cleans up the water. If that hadn't have happened, I could have flown over it and not seen the car.
After 10 years, Hinkle's team bringing closure to a grieving family.
Have you been in touch with any of his family members?
Yvonne is Donnie's sister, and she's been the driving force behind this the entire time. The first thing that I said to her was, I'm sorry that this is your Christmas present. And she said, no, you gave me my brother back.
Wow. And Maura Barrett joins us now from Chicago. Maura, this is an incredible story, and this all unfolded just before Christmas. So what are the next steps here in the investigation?
Well, St. Clay, forensic pathologists will need to examine the remains and the hip to make sure that they do, in fact, are consistent with those of Mr. Irwin, though they are confident that it is a match. And a specific cause of death is yet to be determined, but investigators expressed gratitude for all the volunteers that helped with this 10-year-long case. St. Clay?
Maura Barrett, thanks so much.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated.
More Barrett. Look, that's wild. That's really wild. But so I like watching videos like that one when like fishermen do something for save lives. Like, oh, fishermen stuff. Like, matter of fact, I think if I could quickly find it, because a fisherman got saved on the coast. He was trapped in a cave for 3 days. I might not have it here. Look, I might just say, here you go. Yep. Forgot about this one.
Tonight after a dramatic, nearly 20-hour rescue from inside a cave in San Diego. That man was discovered Thursday afternoon, stuck on the rocky shores of Sunset Cliff. He'd been trapped there for 3 days after he fell into a hole on the side of the cliff. Emergency crews worked round the clock, saying the rescue was complicated because of rain, wind, and the tight area where that victim was stuck.
When we inserted our medic on the top to give them an ID, our medic had to go face first, be lowered down into it, and apply an IV into his hand hanging from the top. So that's how tight it was on the inside for them to do that.
The man was eventually airlifted to the hospital with major injuries. Fire officials say despite those injuries, he was awake, talking, and was able to thank the rescue team.
Man, yeah, bro. Yeah, these stories, yeah, where folks be out in the water and stuff, because I be out on the water. So, you feel me? I'm a little, woo, that's nasty, ain't it? That fucked your ears up. Bro, I'm surprised somebody didn't get shot right there. Because he for sure shot off to the side. He didn't even shoot down. Yeah, see? Somebody got shot right there. You see the baby back here? Oh my god, people's ears is getting fuzzed up. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I've gotta go off to work, man. I gotta edit this and post this. I know I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna be a little bit late, but I'm about to post this. Holla, holla, holla.